how do we successfully manage stress? And so we're going to do some things. We're going to have some fun. There's some activities. I want you to give yourself permission to have some fun for the next 30 minutes. Shake your head up, down if you're okay with that. Nice. That's what I'm talking about. Do me a favor. I want us to rearrange just a little bit. Make sure that there are 4 people per table. I want to know on average, when you are driving your car, on average, you should see on your paper, there's a little gas indicator. Do you see that? It's a gas indicator. And on the gas indicator, there's an arrow pointing at about the halfway mark, just before halfway. These are for all the people in the room that when your car is about halfway from being empty, you're like, you know what, Cameron, I need to go get gas. I need to do it right now. I just don't feel right. All right? You're group A. You're my group A people. Group B people, you're like, you know what? I'm good until I get like a quarter of a way. When I get a quarter of a way, I'm like, look, we need to go ahead. We need to get gas. We need to, take care of this because I don't want to run out. All right? Then group C, you're all my people that your gas light has been on for like 3 days. You're pushing your luck at this point, all right? So just want to see who's in the room. I want to see who we have with us. All of my Group A people, raise your hand. Group A. You said halfway, Cameron, I'm filling up. Group A. I just want you to know right now, I love you. I admire you. We look up to you. Just want you to know that. Group B people, raise your hand when you get about a quarter of a way. Okay, quarter of a way. Nice. We love you too. We're so thankful for you. I am in Group C. Group C, raise your hand. I knew we were in the house. Yes, I see you. We're not by ourselves. I love it. Team C, I love it. Here's the truth of the matter. High achievers, typically, we're all Group C kind of people. We go, we give until we run out of gas. And we literally live life on fumes instead of fuel. We go, we give. We want to help everybody. We want to serve and change the world. And we end up running out. This, my friend, is what we call burnout. I want you to read the clinical definition of burnout. Dr. Christina Maslach, she's done her entire life's work, has been on burnout. And she kept pushing this conversation about burnout in the workplace, chronic stress in the workplace. I want you to take your pen, and I want you to underline the part of this definition that stands out to you, all right? So the part of the definition that stands out to you, 30 seconds to do that. Play a little music while you do it. 30 seconds. Which part stands out to you? What jumps off the page? Hand is up. Who's willing to share? All right, it's coming your way. Good luck. Can we give him a hand? Nice catch. The throw was okay, but nice catch. What jumps off the page? Energy, depletion, and exhaustion. Raise your hand if you fall in that camp as well. Well, that jumped off the page for you. Nice. One more. Hand is up. Don't be shy. Hand is up. One more. What jumped off the page for you? Hand is up. Who's willing to share? We got easy says he done. Negativity or cynicism. Right. Getting into cynicism, where now the burnout is so prevalent. It's like, now I'm becoming cynical. Everything is negative. Everything is bad. There's no hope. What are we doing here? So forth and so on. I want to give you my secret sauce, okay? So flying all across the country, presenting this to educators, presenting this to business owners, entrepreneurs, presenting to all kind of folks. I would tell you this. I can get a sneak peek into your life when I figure out if Jeff is in your life or not. If I can determine in a conversation that Jeff is in your life, then I know what kind of situation we're up against. The J stands for this. I want you to write this down. J stands for joy. Joy. What kind of joy do you have in your life? How much joy? Is the joy in abundance? And joy and happiness are two different things. I want you to travel with me real quick. Come back with me to 5th grade, right? 5th grade, I'm sitting in a math class. I am bored out of my mind. I'm sitting there, and how many of you remember maybe when you were growing up in middle school, high school, that all the boys used to tap on the desk and used to make all these beats and stuff? Y'all remember that? Remember that? And it just drive the teacher crazy. It's like, who's tapping on the desk? Stop it, right? And so I'm sitting there, I'm bored out of my mind. I'm thinking, you know what? I should probably tap on the desk a little bit. I should. But I know that this will be like the 3rd or 4th time this same teacher has gotten on me, my math teacher. And so I know she's not going for that. So I said, you know what? I'm going to be smart. I'm going to daydream a little bit. So I daydream, and I started dreaming and said, you know what? I would be so happy when I'm out of middle school. Do y'all remember middle school, right? I had braces in middle school. Can you imagine that? I looked a mess. And so I was like, okay, I'll be so happy when I'm out of middle school. I got out of middle school, went to high school. I was a freshman in high school, the skinny little freshman kid. And I was like, being a freshman, that's not it. That's not it. Like, I'm going to be so happy when I'm in college. Like, that's going to be the move right there for me. I'm going to be so happy when I'm in college. So I graduate high school, I go off to college, and I want to march in a marching band, HBCU, right? Want to march in a marching band. I go off to college, I march in a marching band, and I say to myself after that first game, I will be so happy when this is over, right? Because it's hard work. It's just go. It's grind all the time. I graduated from college with a 4.0 GPA, did it in 4 years, absolutely debt-free, set me up to go to grad school debt-free, and I said to myself, I'd be so happy when I finish grad school. That's going to be where it is. When I finish grad school, when that bucket list is checked and I, get my little hood, I'm ready. Yes, let's take on the world. I graduated from grad school and I was sitting in that huge stadium and I was thinking, you know what? The same way I sat in 5th grade, the same way I sat at that desk in 12th grade, here I am sitting again saying, I'd be so happy when I have my own band program because I want to be a band director. And I got the band director gig, and I was loving it. Dream job, perfect situation. And I'm working and going, and about the 3rd month of working, I can remember vividly getting into my truck. I open the door, and I'm exhausted. I'm energy deprived. I'm cynical. 3 months in, I sit down, and I say to myself, I'll be so happy when I retire. 3 months into teaching. I'll be so happy when I retire. The problem was I didn't have joy in my life. Happiness is this moving line. Every time you think you got it, it moves. I'll be so happy when I get into farm school. Then you get into pharmacy school, and then it's like, this I got to do, that I got to do, this I got to do, that I got to do. Then you say, I'll be so happy when I graduate. The moment you graduate, got to do this, got to find this, got to go here, got to go do that. And happiness just continues to move. But joy, somebody say joy. Joy is something you have at every stage of the process. I love joy so much because you can have joy now. Even if you got a big test coming up, you can have joy now. You can have joy studying for the test. You can have joy while you're taking the test. And you can have joy when the test is over with. Because joy is not based off of outside circumstances. Joy is a direction and not a destination. Ooh, that's good. It's a direction. Are you moving in the direction of joy? Because, friend, the truth of the matter is from now until the day God calls you home, if you're chasing joy, you will make the biggest difference in this world. You make the biggest difference. The E stands for excitement. Excitement. Now, I can get a good picture into your life when I ask you this question right here. What are you most excited about? Most adults, when I ask them that, they give me a blank stare. It's kind of like I'm speaking another language because they have put their excitement on the back burner for so long. Especially now if they're like in parenthood or even if they now welcome grandchildren into the equation, they push their excitement off and they live their excitement through their children, through their grandchildren. But the truth is, if you learn a technique of how to live excitement full out in HD in your life, you will always be full. You will always be full. You'll always be rejuvenated. The F, the first one, stands for fulfillment. Fulfillment. What brings you fulfillment? What brings you fulfillment? At the end of the day, what really fills your bucket? What is the fulfillment piece that when you say, yes, this is done, I've accomplished this thing? What is that thing? And it's different for everybody. Fulfillment is like your fingerprint. It's different for everybody. The last F is fun. Oh, friends, I hope you're not in school hustling and studying and not having fun. Oh, friend. I know it's stressful. I get it. I have a secondhand nursing degree. Secondhand. My wife is a nurse. So when she was studying, I just ear hustle, Then I quote stuff, make it seem like I knew what I was talking about. Be like, look, provide for privacy, check the name, all that kind of stuff. And so I got a secondhand nursing degree, but this is what I can tell you. As stressful as that was for her, as stressful as that was for our house, the magic happened when she started to have fun, where the learning became fun. Every part of the process became fun. Life is not going to be easy. My friend John Maxwell would say this. He said, everything worthwhile is uphill. Ooh, that's worth writing down right there. Everything worthwhile is uphill. The view that you want, it's uphill. The career you want, it's uphill. The degree that you want, it's uphill. Everything worthwhile is uphill. But you got to have fun all along the way. Don't leave fun behind. A lot of us, you left fun and you dropped him off or her off in the 3rd grade on the playground, right next to the monkey bars. And I feel so bad for you. Pick up fun. Bring fun back into your life so that you have joy, excitement, fulfillment, and fun. Let's go to the other side. Now, there's an activity I want you to really break down this concept of burnout and how it works. In the middle of your table, don't touch anything. In the middle of your table, we're going to do a group exercise real quick, and I'm so excited about it. We're going to see who wins. There will be a declared winner of this. Somebody's table is going to win. Just so you know how this is going to work, let's establish a team captain. So whoever has the shortest hair at your table is the team captain. Figure out who that is. Go. Who's got the shortest hair? Who's got the shortest hair? Who's team captain? Got team captain? Excellent. Team captain, I need you to take all of the pencils out of the cup. Team captain, take all the pencils out of the cup. And then I need you to distribute the pencils. Everyone will get 2 pencils. Everybody's going to get 2 pencils. 2 pencils. Nice. I love this activity. It's one of my favorite activities. Everyone gets 2 pencils. Fantastic. Team captain only. You're going to take the cups that are in the middle. Those cups are color coordinated. So you have 3 of the same kind and 1 that's different. You're going to take that set of cup and you're going to turn it upside down, just like this. Fantastic. You're going to take the cup that is a different color and put it at the bottom of your stack. Nice. Nice. Fantastic. Then you're going to put that cup back on the middle mat. Back in the middle. Nice. Perfect. The stack is back in the middle. As a team, you have to work together. The only thing you can touch the cups with is the eraser end of your pencils. The eraser end of your pencils. All right? The goal is simply this. If everybody's watching, body language this way, the goal is this. You're going to take the first cup. You're going to stack it to the side, just 1 cup at a time. That cup is going to go to the side on the same mat. Everything stays on the mat. The second cup will follow. The third cup will follow. And then the final cup will follow on top. Whoever gets that color, different color cup on top is the winner. All right, we're going to start in 3. Work together as a team. Eraser end only. Talk together. Collaborate together. 3, 2, 1, go. Go. We are stacking. We have a declared winner. Who's second place? Who is second place? Who is second place? We got a second place. Nice. Who's going to be third? There's got to be a third place. Come on, third place. You can do it. Third place is declared. Who is fourth? Who is fourth? Do we have a 4th place? 4th. Nice. And we are done. What is the collaboration? I don't hear it. Got to keep it on the mat, keep it on the mat, keep it on the mat. You can do it, keep it on the mat, keep it on the mat. And we got a first place winner. We've got a first place winner. Nice. There it is, there it is. There it is, it's happening, it's happening. There it is. It's going to happen. Got a second place team and a third place team. Here's a question for you. During that activity, was it more difficult with just 1 pencil or less difficult? More difficult? Second round, was it harder? Yes or no? Yeah, it's harder. It's harder. For some, it was harder. For some, it was more challenging. Here's what I realized. Your life should have 2 arms to it. Should have a working arm and a resting arm. There's a rhythm to your life. It should be a working phase and a resting phase. There's a rhythm to your heartbeat. There's an active phase of the heart and a resting phase of the heart. Now, this is the cool part where my wife's work and my work kind of meshed together. It was so amazing. She was showing me, when you look at the heart monitor, she was showing me the active phase of the heart and the resting phase of the heart. And she was telling me that when there's activity going on during the resting phase of the heart, that's like an early indicator that we're in some heart trouble, that we're setting ourselves up. There's some things that's going on with the heart that we need to pay attention to. When there's activity going on during the resting phase. My friend, I have a question for you. Do you have a rhythm in your life where you have work and rest? Time to replenish and to restore and to pour back in? there are 3 circles on the piece of paper on the back, 3 circles. There are 3 parts, I believe, to a life. First part is your work. What is your work? Your work is driven by your mission, your personal mission statement. William Carey University has a mission statement, but I'm talking about your personal mission statement. My personal mission statement is to be a human forklift and lift people up one conversation at a time. What's your personal mission statement? If you hadn't spent some time self-reflecting just to figure out what is that, if I brought it down to a sentence, what am I going after? Because your career may change. All these things may change. Your path may change. But what's the mission? What are you going for? Jesus had a mission. It was to seek and to save the lost. That was his mission. Was to be a human tow truck, if you will, and to pull people out of the worst situations. What's your mission? Second part to that, the second circle is not only your work circle, but your life circle. Your life circle. It's friends, family, connections. The longest research study that we know of determined that the quality of your relationships determines the quality of your life. I say it this way. Life moves at the speed of relationships. That's good there. Life moves at the speed of relationships. When you want your life to accelerate, think about the relationships you have. While you're going through this process, develop, build, maintain strong relationships with your peers because that's going to be helpful for you even after graduation. The last part of this is what I call retirement. Work, life, and retirement. In the Jewish faith, sundown on Friday to sundown on Saturday, it's called a Sabbath. Does anybody know what the word Sabbath means? Sabbath. What does that word mean? Anybody know? It means to stop. Write that down. Sabbath means to stop. And that Sabbath period is the crescendo, it's the highlight, it's the climax of their week. So everything is building up to that sundown on Friday. From that time, 24 hours to sundown on Saturday, they think of it as a retirement from their week and their work. All of us, we need a rhythm where you have a retirement period so that your mind can replenish, your body can replenish. And here's the lie we tell ourselves. We say, you know what? While I'm asleep, somebody's up studying right now. I need to be up. I need to be going right now. What am I doing? What am I doing? What am I doing? And don't worry, friends, it'll follow you into your career. You say the same little silly stuff to yourself. You'll be like, oh, while I'm asleep, somebody's up doing a report right now. I need to be up. I need to be on it. I need to be watching a YouTube video trying to learn something. Go, 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 go. The problem is that's not sustainable. How do I know? Because I was that person. Do you see that plane in the middle of those 3 circles? How many of you been flying before? As soon as you get ready to take off, they tell you if this aircraft loses cabin pressure, an oxygen mask will fall from the ceiling. Put it on yourself first, then assist those around you. Have you heard that before? Yeah, I used to say, no way. My wife is like amazing. She is absolutely gorgeous. She's my rock star and my hero. If I'm on a flight, this thing loses cabin pressure, I'm putting oxygen on her first. I'm just a motivational speaker. She's a nurse. Come on, people. Like, she's saving lives for real, for real. She's getting the oxygen mask. And then we have 2 little ones. We have a 3-year-old named Callie Ray. She's beautiful like my wife. She's sassy like her daddy. And then we have a son named Kason, right? He's 1, about to turn 2 in May. There's no way I'm not going to put the oxygen mask on them. And I believed that until I had a conversation with a flight stewardess. The flight attendant, I said, look, why y'all keep saying that? Why y'all, there's something to this. The flight attendant let me know, said, Cameron, you have between 3 and 12 seconds to put that mask on yourself before you pass out. Let's say you make it to 7 seconds. That gives you an opportunity to help one person by you. Here's the catch. If you put the mask on yourself first, you can help everyone in your proximity. Hello. If you take the time to have a replenishing day, a day of retirement, a day where you really chase Jeff. Do y'all remember the books, Where is Waldo? Y'all remember those? If you look for Jeff just like you look for Waldo, because you can find them on every page of your life. The pharmacy student page, the nursing student page, the administrator page. You can find Jeff on every page of your life if you're looking for him. There are 4 levels of rest. I want you to write them down. We'll go through it quickly. First one is to pause. To pause. To pause. Second one is to stop. And we're going up to a higher level when we stop something. The third one is to eject or get away, escape. And then the fourth one is to unplug. Unplug. Have y'all seen the craze that's going on now? The trend that's going on now? People that's just packing up from life and getting into a little old van and camping across the world. Y'all know what the RV life? You know what I'm talking about? It's so appealing because it's giving you all four levels at one time where you're unplugging. And they call this thing called being off grid. They love being off grid. It's something about it. Being able to really unplug from life. You need that every quarter of the year. Now let's do math, my smart people. Every quarter of the year. How many months is that? Every 3 months, yes. Every 3 months, you need an opportunity where you unplug, even if it's for a day, where you're not tethered to your phone, you're not tethered to technology, you're not tethered to anything. Only thing you're tethered to is life. Hello, and more of it. Here's the squad. All right, so when we marched in the band at Alcorn State University, it was the HBCU, Historically Black College and University, and they put us in squads, right? You were in the squad for the whole year, 4 people in each squad. And they would match you up, and you really relied on your squad. I was squad 32. Isn't that crazy? That's been years ago. I still remember squad 32. And we would march. I mean, like this, like marching. I mean, we were going, right? We had it. Squad 32 holding it down. I realized in life, you need a squad in life. The squad stands for this. It's 4 M's. Do you see it on your paper? 1, 2, 3, 4. Squad is this. First, you need a good model. A model of what you're going after. Some of you want to start your own business. Some of you want to start your own practice. You need a model of what that looks like. You need somebody that's about 5 years, 10 years ahead of you, and you can study their model and figure out what's going on. Even here, like even on this campus, this is a growing campus. One of the things Dr. Connor's always doing is, who's that model? What's another school? That school could be in Nebraska. That school could be in Florida. That school could be in Georgia. What's another school, Christian University, private Christian college, that's doing some of the things that we're doing, but they're about 10 years ahead of us? Who is the model? The model gives you inspiration. Say inspiration. They inspire you. It's like, look, this is possible. It's possible we can do this. The second thing you need a mate. Mate. Those are friends. Friends. You need friends on this journey to really make this thing happen. Friends that are level with you. They'll be honest and tell you the truth. They let you know when you write something and it sounds like a third grader wrote it. They'll tell you. Real friends. They'll let you know. They won't let you step out there and you're not together. The third one is you need a mentor. You need a mentor. You need a mentor. Every squad needs a good mentor. Mentor is different than a model. A mentor is somebody that can call you out and call you up. Woo. A mentor can say you're not living at your best capacity. You're not giving everything that you have. You're not living up to your mission statement. You're not living up to the picture that you're sending out into the world. Something is not matching. And then the final one in that squad is me. That's YOU, friend. You got to make sure you take care of yourself so you're the best for your squad. I never forget in squad 32, we had this one guy, I don't know what was on his mind. He just went crazy one day. Y'all ever have friends one time? Don't say anything out loud because they might be in here. Just blink at me. Y'all have a friend that just went crazy, like they just went rogue. Like, what are you doing? Went off on a professor. What are you doing? Just like all kind of swear words and everything. What are you doing? You know they don't put up with that. Boom. So he was put on probation. So we had a hole in our squad. Can you imagine trying to spell the letter A like on the field? You got a hole in your squad? We couldn't spell anything. It was just terrible. I know. We was laughing at us. Everybody laughed at us like, Lord have mercy, these people. And so we were waiting on him to come back. When he came back, we was like, look, you got to get your mind right. You can't be going off on folks like that. We need you. I want to tell you right now, we need you. We need your unique gift. What you bring to the world, you're special. You're not just here by chance. You're not here at William Carey University just by chance. We need you. We need you at your best. The only way you're at your best is if you really take time to invest in yourself. The final part is this. What's the formula for burnout prevention? It's 3 parts. WWW. It's not the World Wide Web. It's 3 parts. First part is the worker. The worker. In this case, it's you as the student. The worker. And if you go to most people, that's all they focus on. Most consultants only focus on the worker. What can we do? Let's bring in a massage chair. Let's get everybody feeling better. The worker, the worker, the worker, the worker. That's one part of a burnout solution strategy that's going to really work. The second part is the workplace. The workplace. And this is where we start talking about a toxic culture or a healthy culture. When you go out and you own your own practice, Put this on your mind to make sure you have a positive, growth-centered workplace. That it is positive, it is forward, it is growth-centered. Because people that come there and it's positive, it's growth-centered, they're going to grow, they're going to flourish. And people will stay where they know they can flourish. Ain't that the truth? Third part is the work itself. Got to make sure the work is not overbearing, it's not overloaded. All right, this is my final thing. My final thing is this. The presentation today, Dr. Connor was so kind. We talked about this. We dreamed out loud of how we could help you, how we together could be a human forklift and lift you all up. And listen, when you lifted somebody up, if you can move them from a 3 to a 4, you did a good job. If you can move them from a 4 to a 5, you did a good job. A lot of times it's not making that big, huge step from a 1 all the way up to a 10. But if we can move you up a little bit today, we're excited about it. We fed you a little bit. Hopefully we gave you something to think about. To use both hands of this equation, make sure you're doing some work and you also take a time to keep Jeff in your life. Joy, excitement, fulfillment, and fun. I have a quick reference guide. It's a jump start. It's just tips you can use right now. Of course, I couldn't print this on really cute printer paper that's expensive when we add this all up. I will send this to you if you would text me the word joy, This is a quick start. This is just successful tips to manage stress. That's like one of the number one things I believe for high achievers. If you can learn how to manage stress and help others manage stress, it's going to put you in a position to win. Just a quick start, a quick guide is a checklist of my favorite 15 things to help you to be able to conquer that. So you can send me a message. I'll shoot it over to you. I'll send you a PDF of it, and I'll be glad to do so. Last thing is this. If you would be so kind, some of you, maybe just one or two of you, I don't know, if you're in this room and you're saying, you know what, Cameron, you said something today that really helped me out. I would love to get a chance to talk with you before you leave and go back to class. I would love to get your feedback, all right? We love y'all. We're proud of you. Continue to do great things. Dr. Connor, is there anything you want to end with?
This workshop did exactly what I wanted to do. I wanted to have an event where my students could have some time to learn some strategies to handle stress. And they also had some time to unwind. It was fun, it was challenging, they enjoyed it. The event was a great success. I think that the strategies from this workshop are going to be something that each student and each participant could take and apply to their situation. We had a great time, and we also saw the application of the activity. It wasn't just an activity for a filler. The application was that working together, we can accomplish great things. Well, I can say that after participating in this workshop, I'm already going to invest in doing it on a wider scale. So any administrator who is thinking about doing it, I highly recommend it. It's not only appropriate for students, it's also appropriate for employees, faculty, staff. Thank you, Cameron. We thoroughly enjoyed it and looking forward to working with you on more projects.
Worth doing, you gotta work for it, but you should have fun and enjoy what you're doing. That's what I got. I was thinking about all the stuff I had to do this week, all the quizzes and exams, and just the grind that we've been on for the past couple months. It adds up, it builds up for sure. But after hearing this, I know that every once in a while it's okay to take a break and recollect and kind of re-energize so that I can help myself and those around me.
Biggest takeaway is to have Jeff in your life. What is it? Joy, excitement, fulfillment, and fun. Always have that.
Oh, I needed it for sure. It's been a rough 2-3 weeks. Coming, lots of exams, lots of quizzes. It was perfect timing. Sometimes you need outside assistance help to tell you when to take a break and that it's okay to.
My biggest takeaway that you hit on today was finding the joy and fulfillment in it and not looking forward to being like, oh, well, when I hit this milestone, like, that's it. Like, I'll be happy then. But to find the joy now and enjoy the journey instead of just being like, I just need to get to the end. So that was a big thing for me today. I think it's something that every average day person can implement in their life. So
if you want to bring a team building workshop to your location, just text me 601-754-2944.